Hey guys, this is Scott. I have something that's really odd. This is a tomb. I was looking at an old skull I had found a few years ago, and it's in the same set of photos as this tomb. And I'd never seen the tomb before, but I just wanted to report that today, and I'll show you the skull too in just a second. Alright, here's the tomb. It's pretty incredible. The detail is just remarkable. Have you ever seen King Tut's tomb reconstructed with a broken lid on top? Okay, King Tut's tomb looks just like this, almost. Not the golden pieces that you see in the museum and stuff. I'm talking about the outside stone carvings. Well, in one corner of King Tut's tomb is a broken piece so people can get into it and push the lid off. But they couldn't push the lid off. They could only reach in and steal whatever they can reach. And they only got a little bit. But look at this. This is really incredible here. This looks just like a tomb to me. It really, really does. And you see other pieces of stuff over here, but this is just incredible. I found this near a skull that I had found a few years ago, but I wanted to go back and see if there's anything I'd missed, and there really is. There's something I missed. It's this. This is just incredible, and I'll show you that skull in just a minute. But this is the tomb, and here is the full photo right here. Let me zoom out. There is stuff all over this one. There is stuff all over. Isn't that incredible? When you see stuff over here, this long thing almost looks like a spaceship that's crashed. And this over here is definitely a building that's had tipped over. And these look like walls. So let's zoom in again. Let's zoom in again. There we are. You can see the tomb right here. The lid on the tomb. See the lid? And you can see these awesome little designs on the side of the tomb. I don't know what it is because the detail is just not good enough in the photo to judge. But look at this. Over here you see a building that has tipped over. You can see part of the wall above the ground here, and this part that has tipped over and fallen over. Something really sharp here, like a giant spear point or Christmas tree thing. I would say decoration of some sort. And over here there's a huge wall. Look at this. Nearby this tomb is another huge wall, or maybe that's even a multi-person tomb, if that's possible, I don't know. But it looks really unique to me. And let me show you the skull I also found. Okay, this is the face, and it's close-up of the face, and it's right next to the tomb that I showed you, and I think this is an actual skull. So let's see what happens when we push mirror effect. Okay, so now you see the entire face. You see the teeth, the nose, the eye, the bumps on the forehead, the area over the eye, the cheek. Let's go back to reset. That's what it looks like. But if you mirror it so it's balanced on both sides, it looks like a small reptilian alien head, which is kind of cool because this is right next to the tomb that I just showed you. Pretty mind-blowing, isn't it? Oh, that's original. That's mirror effect. Add a little contrast. Reset. Mirror effect. And add a little contrast. Okay guys, this is the original NASA site with the photos on it. I'm on Sol 1277, and you keep going down and down and down and down, and then you will begin to see the skull pictures right here. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't see it in high detail. Here it is. Here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you click on one of those skull pictures, and we will see that, you know, the picture's pretty darn big. You just cut it in half and mirror, and you will see that it's pretty incredible. Now you go back down. If you want to find the tomb, you keep going down until you find the color photos. Here we are, right here. The color photos are right here. This one and this one seem to have the tomb. I really haven't explored much more than that. So let's look at those two right there. And here is one of them. And you see the tomb right down here. The NASA emblem's up here. The tomb is the box right here. Pretty incredible. And there's another one in black and white. This one has lines in it. I don't think it's that great. Whoa, I hate the lines. But I don't know how to get rid of that. But this one has no lines. It's all original. It's unmessed with. So it's kind of cool. Okay, those are the original sources to these two photographs. Here we are at the main photo again of the tomb itself, and you see the tomb right there. Let me zoom in for you right there to get that as big as I possibly can. Just a second. Here it goes. That's as big as I can go. And I did increase the photo, so we lost a little bit quality there. But yet you can still see so many decorations along the edge of the tomb. See the lid? The lid is made separate. It's a separate piece, and you know that from the shadow. The shadow here going all the way around, so you know the lid's a separate piece put onto it. This long piece, rectangle, and this sharp piece, I don't know if that's supposed to represent the chest or the head area. So I imagine the head's in here, the legs and everything down here. If it has head or legs, it's an alien. I don't know. But we really don't honestly know what they look like. We've seen some cool statues of them around, but it might not be the same species. You know how on Earth some ancient culture will build their city upon another city upon another city. Each culture builds a new city upon it, so you never know. There could be a mix of different cultural artifacts in these Mars photos. Look at that. That's just incredible. This is a huge discovery of a structure on Mars near this tomb. And what is this? I swear to God, it looks like some kind of a tipped over sideways spaceship crashed, and here's the fin, another fin, and I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I doubt that it's a spaceship, but whatever the hell it is, it doesn't look normal. This could be, a giant tomb. It could be a structure people live within. I don't know. I have no idea, but it's just amazing. I mean, you could tell it's been handmade. It is not natural at all. Just pretty incredible there. Let's look around, see a few other artifacts here. You see some strange beams over here. You see an object with some holes in it over here. I don't see much else. This could be some kind of statue that's fallen over. This kind of looks like a rabbit leg, and it's tipped over. I'm sure it's not a rabbit. I'm just saying it looks like this is the base, and whatever it was is tipped over. It doesn't look like an animal or anything to me. Something is blocked out, probably the top of the rover over here on the photo. And over here, another piece of a structure, a wall. Just so many incredible things. Pieces of pillars, long beams over here. But this tomb is just, it's my great work. I'm amazed by this tomb. Have you ever seen a tomb like this before? If you have, tell me where. Okay, this is Scott C. Waring. I'll see you later very soon.